Braid, 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 braid. Somebody explain to Captain Jeff what is up with the braid fisherman. Dude, you don't sport your braid, you use your braid. Every once in a while you pick it up and you use it for a specific purpose to catch a lunker in somebody's face, but otherwise, put it away. This whole idea of sporting your braid is freaking ridiculous. Retarded. I mean, how could you possibly be that proud of your braid? And I'm not talking about legit braid. I'm talking about the braid guys. The guys that are down there are just proud, taking deep pride in braid. It's fishing line, y'all. $40, $50 to spool up a combo. Shoot, I probably got 2,000 yards of braid. And when I need braid, I use braid. But I'm not bringing it to church with me. I'm not bringing it to pick up a kid at school. The braid is where it needs to be until I need to use braid. But y'all just sporting your braid all over town like it means something. That's disgusting. That's a sickness. I'm not telling you not to use braid, but you're not supposed to sport your braid. If you're sporting your braid, I mean, you're totally misdirected. Sporting your braid, like, you know, you're showing a guy your new combo, slap full of braid. I mean, all the way down to the bottom of the spool. You're not using like a little bit of top shot, or you're not using a little bit of braid for backing. Whole spool full of braid. You know what I'm talking about? You're sporting your braid. Guys are bragging about their braid on Twitter, taking photos, putting their braid on Instagram. Guys are taking pictures of their tackle, putting it on Facebook, like we're not going to notice the braid. That's what they want. They want you to notice the braid. Y'all just so proud of your braid. Not legitimate braid. I'm talking about braid braid. The proud people. The people that are showing off. The guys you see down at the park. You never see them at the park doing power casts, though, do you know? Why? Because they might tangle up that braid and lose it. You got to use braid, use it, but you better be getting a lunker in somebody's face. And so far, none of you braid guys been getting any lunkers in people's faces. Getting them trouts and reds in them. Braid, braid, braid. I pull up to the red light and the guy's right next to me. He's got his window like half down. His rod tips are hanging out. And you see him shuffling the rods up a little bit closer so I can see his braid. The guys fishing with braid are just so damn proud of their braid. We're just out here trying to get by, trying to get along, and then here goes those people showing up with their $50 braid. The easiest way to recognize these braid guys is you'll be chilling, you'll be happy baiting somewhere, trying to get in some decent chunks. First thing the guy does, he comes down, he's got the thing that you stick the rod into. I mean, please. That's your braid guy. He's casting plug, DOA, fishing on the bottom, never has bait. Braid guys never have bait. And I know you guys all be yelling at me on the internet and everything, but I ain't seen nan braid guy with bait. Nan. I'm just trying to get by over here. You guys are showing up $50, $60, $150 worth of braid. Me, I got the Econo High Vis Mono stuff. Trying to get a fish in everybody's face, which I do on a daily basis, weekly basis. When's the last time you braid dudes got a flunker in somebody's face? That's right, never. I mean, don't get me wrong. There is legitimate reasons to use braid, and I'll give you some examples. Sword fishing. 1,800 feet on the bottom, you're going to use a braid. You want to throw to a bonefish at 50 yards? Pretty good idea to use a braid. Using DOAs, you need to snatch them out of the tree? Pretty good idea to use a braid. But still, how can you be that proud of yourself? It's braid, you know what I mean? That is so sorry showing off braid like that. Alright, I know a lot of you guys are going to be getting braid for Christmas. That's cool. Just remember, when you get your braid, put it away for when it's time to use it. Don't take your braid out, put it on all your combos, and then come down and start sporting your braid. If I see you next August during Happy Bait sporting braid, don't say I didn't tell you so. Thanks for tuning in to Captain Jeff, and happy braid. Run that dog.